gosh, it's been 7 months. Where's bro at?
Where's
What
bro
the heck
at?
happened to bro?
Why isn't he uploading?
Where is he? He
Fell
fell
off.
off.
Where's bro at?
Welp, we're back. And we're going to be playing the Create mod, which adds all these cool thingamabobs and doohickeys and so much more. Also, since I am playing this mod completely blind, I will have my trusty friend and he will be playing this hardcore world with me as well. And after collecting wood and making some wooden essentials, we went out searching for a place to live when I found this giant, open, snowy taiga, which was the perfect spot to build a little cabin. This was our spot, and when I began to collect wood for the house, Bear started working on a strip mine downwards to find any iron and coal easily available to us early game, and he didn't have any luck so far. Alright, I have 3 goals for this episode. Firstly, I want to build a stable house that we will live in for the time being. Find a huge cave which we can use to extract ores for goal 3, which is building an automatic iron farm using the new tech this mod comes with. I made me some stone tools, and Bear was telling me about how you can craft a saw which chops trees automatically, and while I was continuing building the house, he went off to go find the materials to craft this saw, so we could build this house a lot quicker than we were. And this guy has the worst luck finding any iron, so after building all the first floor walls, I began to help him by expanding the mineshaft while he looked for exposed caves to find iron. After a while, Bear said he had found some iron, and so I went back up and started working on the second floor of the house, while he traveled back to make this saw. When he finally got back, he smelted up the iron, and to craft the saw, we needed these flat iron sheets and an andesite casing. To get the flat iron sheets, we made a depot and a mechanical press. These are made pretty simply and are able to make sheets of almost any ore just like this iron one that we need. The andesite casing is made by a stripped log and right-clicking it with the new andesite alloy ore. And after getting the new saw from Bear, I began chopping entire trees so much faster than if I did it by hand that I would get a stack of logs within 3 to 5 minutes, which allowed me to finish the hard part of the cabin. And all that we needed left was windows to complete it. I moved the storage upstairs and crafted a little bit of armor and shields for me and Bear so we could finally defend ourselves in the caves, which we decided to go into next. We soon found ourselves in a huge cave, which checks off number 2 on our list, which we somehow completed before number 1. And we were able to find lots of iron and ores to help us out. Sadly, no diamonds yet though. When we came back up, I started smelting the iron I had collected in the cave and made a bucket for water. Bear recommended that we start automating our machines to start on the iron farm, so we made some large water wheels, but after setting one up outside, we ran into an issue where the ice would freeze and stop the water wheel from moving. So to stop this, I began to start digging out a basement where we would put all of our engineering stuff for now before we make anything outside. This room took like 30 minutes to dig out fully, just so we could start putting water wheels in. During this time, Bear crafted a few essentials that I need in this world here. One was the engineer's goggles, which allows me to see the stress units on a mechanical item is using, meaning the higher number the stress is, the better and faster the machine will run. The next item I was given was the wrench. This allows me to rotate and break mechanical blocks without having to use tools like pickaxes or axes. After finally breaking out the room, we started to move down the water wheels and figure out how to automate this iron farm we were going to make. While Bear was figuring that out, I decided I wanted to finish the house by putting windows in it. So I collected and smelted sand into glass and made some glass panes. And after finishing the house completely, we have finally checked off 2 of the 3 goals for this video. All that is left now is that iron farm, which is going to be the hardest of this video to make by far. We started with working gears to their fastest speed and strategically putting them down to make each one faster than the one before. And soon enough, we had the fastest possible spinning gears, and all that was left was to collect materials and build the farm. A drill wasn't too difficult to craft, a millstone was also easy to make. I let Bear handle most of the building as I searched for more materials that we needed, and soon we only needed 2 more items, lava and kelp. Lava wasn't too difficult as it was just a little far away from the house, but kelp, oh boy kelp. This took over 2 full in-game days to find, and it was so tiring since we apparently lived thousands of blocks away from the nearest ocean. Running back took about 10 minutes too, but at least we had all the materials for the farm now. And so we began construction on the farm. And by we, I mean Bear, because he actually knew what he was doing. But don't worry, he was explaining it all to me and in future episodes, I'll be able to build a lot more complex things here by myself. So subscribe to see those when they come out. I'm going to try to fix my upload schedule with this video and end this year off strong. Anyways, I'm going to let present me explain how the farm works for you guys, so you can understand what's going on with this odd-looking farm.
Okay, let's start this over. So basically, we're gonna ignore him for now, okay? Basically, there's lava here, and then water on the other side. Okay? This makes cobblestone, which gets mined up by this drill, funneled through into the millstone, which is turned into gravel. This gravel is then purified with this fan over here. Once we hook it up, it'll get purified with this fan, and then funneled into here, where it can either become flint or iron nuggets, effectively making a very cheap iron farm, but nonetheless still an iron farm.
And that's going to be it for this episode, y'all. If y'all did enjoy, make sure to subscribe and prepare for some more bangers on the way. I'll see y'all next time.